Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today I decided to make a book ring, and what I did was I make a couple of patterns here. So here I made just the ring pattern, and then I wanted to draw something. So I was trying to think of a design, and I decided that I love Groot, so I did little young Groot, baby Groot actually, and that's where I got inspired by with this design is baby Groot. So here I have a book paper that I just traced out a bunch of these. I don't actually cut out that many. I ended up just doing a couple, but I wasn't sure how many I was going to need. So what I did was I just cut through different layers, many layers, and to get the thickness I wanted. So I could have kept going and made my project thicker, but I didn't quite want him too thick. So I think I might make more rings and play with different thicknesses maybe, but right now for this guy I just cut out with my craft knife here, as you can see, my Groot. Now you're getting to see like the layers and how they look. So I just gotta now grab my layers and glue them together. So they were quite rough, but I'll fix all that up after it all dries. I let the ring dry overnight too, so just to let you guys know. And then worked on it the rest to sand it down and paint and all that stuff, or decorate it the next day. So I just kept putting Elmer's glue each layer. I used a toothpick to kind of straighten out the pieces as well, and just layer by layer kept adding the glue. I used a little piece of plastic so it wouldn't stick to paper and pull on my paper and whatnot, and I just kept going until I liked the thickness. A couple of rings broke that you see probably that I cut out, but I just didn't use those pieces. This is the day after, and now I'm just reshaping a little pieces here and there and seeing what I could, details I can make, cutting with my craft knife. This is a pretty rough look at it. So here is my ring, and I'm just checking the size. With all the paper gluing on there, it's just not possible to put it totally even. So I gotta sand it down. My size will go back up as well so I can fit it. And I just use different tools here to sand down the ring. Files to file down the ring. And there I'm trying it on. It's getting better. I also want to get the outer edge filed as well as around where his head is, because I want it to look more like Groot than a bunch of piles of paper. When I'm all finished filing with the rougher file, I'll use this really fine sandpaper to get all my edges the best I can, just to smooth them out. And they are so smooth. I can rub my fingers on them and don't feel any lumps and that kind of thing, and that's what you want. Now I'm just adding a little bit more glue on it, and I'm just doing this piece by piece. So I did the top part here, and then I forgot to do the ring hole, so I'm just doing that, and then I just add glue to that part just to get it more sealed after all that filing. Now I have decided to ink it up with Stampin' Up! Inks, and these are water solubles, like you can move them with water, so I had to spray seal it after. But I wanted to do, I didn't want to paint the Groot ring, I just wanted to do ink. So I just did a chocolate chip brown right first around the ring hole and all that, and then I did a soft suede brown, and then I used an old olive green there, but those probably are not in stock anymore. Those colors are pretty old. I've had them forever, but you can get the gist of it, that I was just trying to go for that little mossy tree look and ink it up and make it look nice. So after this, I do put some sealer on it, and I use a can of sealer, spray sealer from DecoArts. I'm using the matte sealer. And then all I have to do is add his little eyes. So there's that sealer, and I just spray that on there. Dry that, let that dry. Now I'm going to use the fine liner that I got from DecoArts, and a black pearl metallic, and I also got some liquid black mixed in it, so which is also from DecoArts. I mixed the two together a little bit to water it down, and I'm just doing Groot's little eyes. I was having a little trouble with this because I haven't used it in a while, but I did get it going, and there is his eyes, building up his eyes there. And then I just add a little detail with a toothpick using the white here and dipping it into his eyes before it dries. And that is it. He's done. This is my little baby Groot. I hope you guys enjoyed this project and give it a try. Let me know in the comments below what you think and if you have any ideas for any other little book rings I can make. Talk to y'all soon.